Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Power Network. And this is Highly Strange Daze. I'm Amy, and Shannon's with me. Tonight, as we step into the year of the fire horse, we're looking at what 2026 holds for each zodiac sign through Western astrology. Last week, we peeked at Chinese astrology. This week, Western's up. So, what does 2026 hold for your sign? And what sign are you anyway? Please put it down in the comments because we want to know. The power team leans heavy, I mean heavy, into the Scorpion realm. So stick around. I'm rolling the intro while the rest of the power crew comes in. Shout out to our replay crew. We love you, babies. Guys, welcome to Highly Strange Days. I'm Amy.
And I'm Shannon.
My neighbor Jennifer sits all alone. She dreams of flying up to the moon. And she thinks it's the perfect night for dreaming and make believing.
I think it's a perfect night to get into a little astrology and see what's going down in 2026 for this astrology joyride. I do have my co-host with me, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. I think you're muted, Shannon.
Oh, I'm muted. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Good. I'm
There is-
trying earbuds.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well, I bought a new mic, but I don't have it this week. I'll have it next week. But so I think it sounds okay to me, but it sounded okay to me last week. So
Well, I don't hear the echo this week.
oh, well, good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hi, Kim. It's good to see you. Hi, Carolina. Good to see you. So, Shannon, last week we talked about, well, I talked about Chinese astrology. It's the year of the horse. And this week I thought it'd be fun to talk about Western astrology and give some just astrological predictions for each sign. But also I have some stuff like with The Simpsons and Baba Vega, and just some generalized world predictions.
Sounds fantastic. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, let me get my screen together. While we do that, if you guys could just start that algorithm dance party that we like to do and just warm up your fingers and dance them right up to the hearts and thumbs up button. Today we're coming to you on, where are we coming to you on? Facebook and YouTube, and we're coming to you on both our YouTube pages on Feel Good University as well as the Power Network. So, yay!
Yay.
Just give us love. Love us, won't you? Okay, so we're going to start out with a global forecast. Everything that we view, I will put down in the YouTube show notes. We do this to cite our sources and for fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only, and we urge you to go out there and do your own research.
Absolutely.
How are you feeling about 2026? Are you feeling positive about it, or are you feeling like, meh?
I'm feeling a little trepidatious. But my first surgery of the year has gone well. I don't have any other surgeries planned. So I'm feeling okay with that. But, I don't want to jinx it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it, but I still have that feeling of like, I don't want to jinx it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah. Because, yeah.
Right. I get it.
Here are some global forecasts for 2026.
And this is the global forecast for 2026. In all of my years of doing astrology, I've never seen such a paradox. I've just completed 12 sun sign videos for 2026 for the signs of the zodiac. And for almost every sign, and for most of the people in every sign, it's looking much better than it's done for years and years and years. But that's at the individual level. At the global level, wow, this is it. 2026 is the year we've been heading towards for decades, if not centuries. For years, I've been pumping out stuff about what's coming up in 2026, and here we are. And now I've got a detailed breakdown of the schematic as I see it. I've gone on and on and on over recent months about the acceleration of evolution, about how intelligence and compassion mixed with AI is the future of humanity, about how the human consciousness escalation is accelerating into a point of no return where we break through or break down. And 2026 is the nexus point for this transformation. Admittedly, I don't expect big results this year, but the seeds are being sown this year for the very long-term future. Now, there are a number of different pointers about 2026, and there are 3 specific times that I want to focus on. But let's give you the breakdown.
We've got some people coming to chat. I just want to break in and say hi, everyone joining us. Hi, Lucky Degato. Hi, Unsolved Amy Boston. Hi, Rainey, or Kim, I should say. And hi, Carolina. Good to see you all. Are you guys ready for 2026? Has it been treating you good so far? Hope so. We're looking at some global predictions before we go into the individual predictions.
Firstly, during the period of the 14th of January to the 18th of June, all of the planets in the sky, bar the moon, are in one half of the sky. So anybody born between the 14th of January and the 18th of June, they can have everything in their chart in one hemisphere, except possibly the moon, which will be in the other hemisphere for 2 weeks out of every 4. So straight away, that's unusual. Now, I can assure you that once we're into August, certainly September, everything calms down. And there's going to be quite a lot of calm in this coming year, but there's going to be a few trigger points which are absolutely bonkers. So let's look at these.
I think we're in one of those trigger points, actually, if I'm not.
I feel that too, yep.
Yeah.
First will come in January.
Yeah.
January starts with a really concentrated period with the new moon in Capricorn on the 3rd of January and the full moon in Cancer on the 3rd of January, and that's going to be opposite the Sun and opposite Venus and opposite Mars and conjunct Jupiter. That's a big lineup to start the new year with, but this is tame compared to what's coming up. Once we get into the second half of January, we're going to see a conjunction on the 17th and 18th of January of the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars and Pluto, all 6 planets, all within 7 degrees of each other. That is a massive lineup. I've seen lineups like this once or twice, maybe 3 times before in my life, but this is a sign of things to come. On the 20th of January, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars and Pluto will be less than 5 degrees apart from each other, and that is the day that Saturn in the sky sextiles Uranus, Mars trines Saturn and Mars sextiles Uranus. This is a really important time. 17th to the 20th of January is where there's going to be some type of reaction to all of the gravity, the pressure, and I suggest the lies and the deceit of recent times. As we get into the end of January, yes, Neptune will move into Aries, and that will happen on the 26th of January, followed the next day by Mars conjunct Pluto in late January, on the 27th of January. Then we get into February. Uranus stations on the 4th of February. Saturn will move into Aries on the 14th of February. There is an annual eclipse on the 17th of February. It's the Ring of Fire, and it's strongest over the Antarctic Ocean. And then on the 20th of February, Saturn conjuncts Neptune. So all the time from the 20th of January to the 20th of February, we've got massive outer planetary aspects, huge conjunctions of inner planets with outer planets. The place is going to be rocking. The place is going to be rocking. There's going
It's already rocking. At least it is in the United States.
to be so much going on, you won't know where to draw breath. And then, as we get into the end of February, things calm down for a time. March is relatively quiet. There is a total eclipse of the moon on the 3rd of March. Don't see that as that significant. Well, I hope I'm wrong on that. I hope I'm not wrong on that. There is March is quiet. Yes, Saturn sextiles Pluto. But March is quiet. Everyone's going to be sort of recovering from January and February. And everyone's going to be going, what's just happened? How did this happen? How did we allow this to happen? And it's like the final nail in the coffin of the dinosaurs, if you like. And then we get to April, which is the most significant month, or one of the 2 most significant months of 2026.
So
as we get into April,
in everything that I've done, it seems like April is one of the most important months of 2026, and January and February seem to be the ones that are full of turmoil and chaos.
Interesting.
Yeah. Has it been like, have you noticed anything? Well, you did. You said you've been feeling it, so.
Right. Yeah.
becomes much more active. It bursts into Aries. It conjuncts Neptune, conjuncts Saturn, sextiles Pluto. And then 17th of April. Over the 15th, 16th, and 17th of April, we have seven planets in Aries. There will be a conjunction of Mercury, Mars, Saturn, and Neptune, all within 5 degrees of each other at that time. And on the 17th of April, the moon will conjunct the sun in the annual Aries new moon 1 degree away from Chiron. So Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Chiron, Neptune, all in Aries. This is a breakthrough point or a breakdown point. 7 planets in Aries, 3 in Taurus. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be dramatic. It'll be sudden. And afterwards, it'll all calm down again. But something will have happened by then, which is the point of no return. From then on, things will be different. As we get into May, it's quiet. Mars squares Pluto again. Pluto goes retrograde. June, really quiet. Jupiter moves into Leo at the end of June. July. July. July is the second month of the year where things get absolutely crazy. We start July with Mars conjunct Neptune, Mars conjunct Uranus, Mars sextile Neptune, Mars trine Pluto. This is all going to happen over the 4th and 5th of July, just as Neptune goes retrograde. Then, 15th of July, Uranus sextile Neptune. 17th of July, Uranus trine Pluto. 20th of July, Jupiter trine Neptune. 20th of July, Jupiter opposite Pluto. 21st of July, Jupiter sextile Uranus. 25th of July, Neptune sextile Pluto. Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are all heavily interactive with each other over a 10-day period from the 15th to the 25th of July. And there is a time for about 5 days in the middle of this where we will have Pluto at 4 degrees of Aquarius, Neptune at 4 degrees of Aries, Uranus at 4 degrees of Gemini, and Jupiter at 4 degrees of Leo. Never seen anything like this. I've tried to trace this back for thousands of years. I've never seen anything like this.
It actually sounds really intense because July and August are intense. It's when all those portals are opening up and people are always fighting during this time.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Like the Lion's Gate, is that?
Yeah, that's in July and August. And it's like, and then it's also around, it's like, I remember it's hurricane season. It's like hurricane season starts to kick up too, and it's just like, ugh, it's hot.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Together with
And
the
your
7 planets
internet
in Aries,
acts
the
Yes, I think it's all glitchy.
Aries new moon around the 17th of April, and this time at the 15th to the 25th of July. These are
I'm the only one in the world when it gets hot and humid, their internet acts up. I just don't know.
I'll have to let you know if that happens here in Hillsdale.
Okay.
unprecedented times. This is it. This is the breakthrough or the breakdown. If there's not a massive change in the way the world works or is run, if the same dinosaurs are still in power and still running the systems by the end of July, then I'm going to become a lot more pessimistic than I am now. As we get into August, yeah, Mars moves into Cancer.
A little scary to me. If things don't change by July, he's going to be more pessimistic.
There's various minor eclipses. Jupiter will trine Saturn. September is quiet. Neptune sextiles Pluto. October is quiet. Uranus trines Pluto retrograde. November is really quiet. There is an interesting little sting in the tail.
October and November, we get quiet birthdays this year.
But I can't see that. It would be quiet because October is the lead up to the midterm elections. I don't know.
Maybe he's saying something's going to happen by July. Although, I mean, he's not saying it's political, but he did say something about, the old leaders, old way of people. What did he say? I had to forget how he put it, but he was talking about the leaders.
The dinosaurs. He called them dinosaurs.
Yeah. So, okay, he's bringing it home, and he's gonna tell us the last of the year, and then we'll go into the birthdays.
In the middle of December, on the 10th of December, Saturn stands still and starts moving forward again. On the 12th of December, Neptune in the sky stands still and starts moving forward again. And on the 13th of December, Jupiter in the sky stands still and starts going retrograde. So that tells me that over the 9th to the 14th of December next year, there's going to be a big paradigm shift in the way that structures of the world are run. There's going to be various implosions and explosions where old orders are going to be lost, where the birth of the new is going to be becoming more and more evident. Now, I've given you the dates. I've given you individual assessments. Let's put it together. January is the last big crisis point. Late January. Mid-April is the time where everything will change one way or another. This will come to a head around mid-July. Now, put this on the world stage. It's easy to say we'll see a massive change in the economic and financial systems of the world. That might happen, and it will be a side effect. We might see big changes in the way that big business and politics are run. Yeah, this will be a side effect. There's something much bigger than all this coming. I do feel that in certain ways we're going to see massive changes at the very highest levels of politics. In America, in Russia, China is the sleeping giant. I do expect China to be flexing its muscles big time. Pluto is going to pass on both the moon and the ascendant of China over the coming 18 months. They're going to go for it. And Russia and America won't stop them. But these are the big forces, the big dinosaurs. They're unsustainable. They're too top heavy. All of those planets in Aries is about individual human rights. The days of the Capricorn energy of world government and the dominant culture is at an end. We're moving Pluto into Aquarius, Uranus into Gemini. This is the time of new technology. This is a time of breakthrough in community spirit. I'm suggesting that we're going to start seeing the end of nation states. Single currencies are going to become a global phenomenon. The old systems of two-party politics worldwide are creaking at the seams. Yeah. There's a re-evolution coming, an acceleration of consciousness, the like of which we've been dreaming of all of our lives, and our ancestors have been dreaming of, sat around their campfires for 10,000 years.
I agree that there is something coming. It has to be coming because the way we pay for things is changing, and the way and AI is going to be taking a lot of people's jobs away. So the way people get paid somehow is going to have to change. I've been listening to a lot of stuff saying that they're talking about like people won't work anymore. So, there's going to be a day where people don't work.
That's crazy.
It'll be like a universal paycheck type deal.
I can't even comprehend that.
Yeah, it's hard. Giants of the land, dinosaurs. I always thought people fought because of the summer heat. Never imagined that it was connected to astrology. Interesting. Astrology, yeah. But I mean, I think the whole universe is connected together. Some, like our planets play a role in a lot. But what makes you believe in astrology, Shannon?
Probably the first connection with the moon, and if the moon can affect us the way it does, then then of course the other heavenly bodies should be able to too.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. So the Simpsons, real quick, always are making really interesting predictions. And oh, hold on, I gotta get the ads. Allow the ads. Why isn't it letting me just pop into it?
I don't know.
Oh, there. Okay, so the Simpsons made these alarming predictions for 2026. Some are already underway. I thought we would read a few of them. Are you
Sure,
up for reading?
I
Okay.
am.
Okay. Hold on. It's got a. There. Let's just go down to some of the predictions. I thought they had them listed. Oh, wait, they don't. Okay, we'll just read the article. This is a different article than um, what I had last week. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Um, Pop culture oracle The Simpsons has predicted more doom and gloom for 2026. In 2026, eagle eyed viewers are looking at storylines that could be connected to a new type of flu, artificial intelligence taking over jobs, another world war, smart homes, and aliens. Even if some of the fan predictions aren't correlated with specific events or dates, viewers have taken notice that some could be hinting at imminent events. Scroll down. For example, in season 23, episode 17, Them Robot, AI starts to take over the jobs of the people in Springfield. The 2012 episode sees Mr. Burns replacing his employees with robots who turn on him, and then his laid off workers have to come to his rescue. Oh.
Holy pop-ups.
An October analysis, ironically based on ChatGPT findings, found that artificial intelligence and automation could wipe out nearly 100 million jobs in the US over the next decade, including white and blue collar roles. The agricultural revolution unfolded over thousands of years. The industrial revolution took more than a century, the report said. Artificial labor could reshape the economy in less than a decade. A recent Stanford University report also found that U.S. job postings for young adults aged 22 to 25 have plunged 13% since 2022 across AI exposed industries.
I think for sure we're gonna see this.
Yeah. Oh, scroll down a little bit.
Here, I'll read it.
Oh,
A
okay.
1994 episode titled Deep Space Homer might have predicted the rise of space travel for the general population. In this season 5 episode, Homer Simpson is chosen by NASA to go into space with auto astronaut Buzz Aldrin in an attempt to make space travel more appealing to the average man. Meanwhile, in real life, an all-female crew, which included Katy Perry, this was so funny, and Gayle King, went on a brief trip to space on Blue. If you believe they actually did it, trip to space on Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket as part of a tourism flight, sparking the idea that space tourism could happen in the near future. Didn't they just do this again? They went up into space, some more people, like last week.
I haven't heard of a second time.
Yeah, I think it just happened last week, but don't quote me on that. The Simpsons.
That's crazy.
I know that's crazy. To throw that, like, people are starving, and you throw that much money away to, like, I don't even know if I believe it. They're going anyway. Okay, the Simpsons may have also seen the future with the new super flu strain that's soaring in the U.S. The U.S. has experienced its highest infection rate in nearly 3 decades. They are saying that a new strain of something might be coming down the pike, according to flu statistics. So, in Margin Change, an episode that aired in 1993, sees a fictional virus spreading throughout Springfield after it came from Japan in shipping crates. The episode was a popular one that resurfaced during the COVID-19 pandemic, especially as it depicted how the disease caused a societal breakdown and how the town caused an uproar as it searched for a cure. Isn't it weird how was able to predict these things?
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Okay, so moving on, I thought it would be fun to talk about our horoscopes next.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, so what I'm going to do is there were a few people that left me. Well, there's one person that left their horoscope. Well, there was 2 Libras. Okay, there were 2 people and they were Libras, and I said I would give them a little extra when we got to them. So if you're in chat and you want to type in what you are, I will try to do a little extra for your sign. But for each sign, I'm going to give a little something for the 2026. So first up are my Aries. So all of my Aries, come to the front of the room, please. The 2026 is not just another year for all of you. It's your year. Imagine a year where every decision you make propels you closer to your goals, and the universe has lined up perfectly for you to step into the spotlight with all the cosmic forces aligning for your personal growth. Your career is set for a major transformation. It looks like from January to March, expect some golden opportunities. So whether it's a long-awaited promotion or a career shift, or discovering your true passion, something's going to happen with your career. Your financial horoscope is looking like a roller coaster, unfortunately. Jupiter's influence ensures a steady flow of income, but some of the raw Mars energy may lead to an unexpected expense or financial stress. So be wary and make sure you keep some padding. Your health horoscope looks like you're going to need some attention with your health. There's a wake up call that's going to be coming to you and telling you that you're going to have to start taking better care of your body. It's time to treat your physical well-being with respect it deserves, and you might need to start looking into meditation, yoga, mindfulness, or something like that for stress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, your love life, it looks like whether you're single or dating, it looks like there's going to be a committed relationship that's going to come into you this year, but communication is going to be key. You need to keep your lines of communication open, and love will bloom in the most unexpected places. Next up is our Taurus. Yeah, so you're going to have a good year, it looks like, our Taurus. Next up is our Taurus people. Taurus
Oh,
peeps,
my sister.
your sister,
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
yeah.
So 2026 is not just another year, it's a transformation year for the Taurus peeps. The stars have aligned to bring you new opportunities for growth, stability, and prosperity. It looks like it's going to happen. It could happen in your career, your family, your love life, health, personal development. Um, just like every area is going to experience a significant shift. So, major growth for you this year, our little Taurians. Is that what Taurus people are called? Taurians?
I
I don't
think
know.
so.
Taurians. Okay, so from January to June, Jupiter is going to be supporting some major financial stability, while its later shift enhances communication and professional relationships. So that's the time to pay attention in your horoscope. It looks like financially, your finances are going to be like a good balance, and you're going to get some new opportunities this year. It's not calling for any major hits on you. In fact, you could be getting some increase in the way you earn money. Jupiter is really shining favorably upon you in this year. So in your health will be a major focus in 2026, with Saturn urging you to stay disciplined and to maintain some structure around some routines that have been getting loose. This is the year to take charge of your well being. And it's also saying that it's a good year to start looking at yoga, meditation, and a balanced diet that you can stick with. Make sure it's something that you can stick with. Balance is key. Your family life is going to bring some challenges and some rewards. Okay, so there may be some influence that's going to stir up some occasional turbulence and misunderstandings. There's Saturn is in Jupiter, and it's going to act as your cosmic peacekeeper, however, and helping to restore balance and harmony. It's important for you to spend some quiet time with family and improving relationships. And even when tensions might arise, the key to overcoming them is patience and communication. So you're going to have to
That's
learn.
good to know.
Yeah.
Because I may not be Taurus, but I'm her family, and we're living in the same house.
Funny that it picked up on, like it kind of did pick up on, like, there's going to be some communication with family you're going to have to deal with. All right. So in your love relationships, it looks like with Jupiter and Venus at the helm, love and success are just around the corner. If it's already in your house, then it's going to only improve and get better. If you're single, it's the perfect time to spark new relationships. Your charm and energy is going to draw new people in. So communication and emotional openness is going to be a key for you to making your love life flourish in 2026 as well. So it's not only just in your family, it's in your relationships too, that you're going to have to um, step up your communication. So, in conclusion, it looks like you're going to have a really balanced year, and you're going to get ahead. There's going to be, but you have to figure out some consistency and discipline and be mindful of your communications. So, that is Taurus.
Nice.
Let me look at, okay, so we just had a Taurus. I've got a little extra set up already for Libra. A little extra on Virgo. Okay. Did I already do Virgo? No, I haven't done Virgo yet. Okay. So next up
Nope.
is Gemini. I got my Geminis up next. My 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 dual personalities. Come on up, friends. So for my Geminis, 2026 is going to be about following the stars. It's about taking charge and stepping into your full potential this year. So you're going to have Jupiter and Saturn, and that's going to be pulling your strings on a promise of a whirlwind of opportunities and challenges that's going to push your boundaries this year. Your career is set up to experience a significant boost in 2026. Jupiter's influence is going to guide your professional path, bringing promotions, new responsibilities, and stuff like that. But you have to be very careful because you're going to be so tempted to take some shortcuts. And that's a no. No shortcuts on the financial decisions or anything, because this, you can consider this a warning. It's saying, nah, don't do it. So looking at your finances, it looks like finances show a steady growth as Jupiter is in Saturn, and it's going to enhance prosperity and stability. So there's going to be some new income sources that are going to be emerging, but there's some warning that Mars might be triggering some well, you might have some expenses with vehicles, homes, or issues like that. Also, you need to be very mindful of governmental schemes and real estate schemes and scheming type of people. So you have to be careful of that this year.
Oh, good Lord.
Everybody needs to be careful of that, but it did bring that up. So in your health, it's saying that 2026 is going, okay, Gemini, it's going to be a rough year for you. All right. It's going to test both your mental well-being, but we all have these years, but you're going to have you have some positivity in here. You're going to have to start doing some self-care. And if you put some efforts towards the self-care and doing a more healthy lifestyle, you're going to find balance and some peak conditioning, like your body in the best shape it's ever been. If you can manage to put in some type of wellness routine, and it will give you the payoffs of a lot of energy, a lot of strength, and a lot of whatnot. So your family life horoscope, it looks like that sector is going to be a roller coaster for you. There's going to be some influences that are going to stir the pot and cause misunderstandings. So you're going to have to learn to manage tension with patience, clear communication, and honesty. You're just going to have to be honest and let people know, especially your loved ones, how you're feeling. This year is perfect for emotional growth and resolving old family issues if you can be honest with your loved ones about how you're doing and how you're feeling. In the love sector, love is about to get deeper and more meaningful for you, whether you're single, dating, or in a committed relationship. Expect emotional growth and profound connections. So if you're single, there's a strong chance that you're going to meet someone this year. If you're already in a relationship, this is a perfect time to strengthen your emotional bonds. For married couples, stability and growth are on the horizon, making it a great time to discuss plans to maybe start a family. So in conclusion, you're going to, 2026 is going to be a year that is going to require some focus, discipline, and effort, but it will be a year that if you're able to do that in 2027, you're going to notice a lot of growth, stability, and deeper emotional connections. So that's
nice.
Our Gemini. Just a little work this year. Okay, crabby Cancers, get up here. Get up here with your emotional
That's Chad.
selves.
Chad's
that's
my
Chad?
Cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is your crabby with its emotional self. Okay, so 2026 is going to be a year that completely transforms his world, or their world, Cancer's world. This isn't just another trip around the sun. It's going to be a personal metamorphosis of sorts. So you're going to picture yourself as the protagonist in your own success story, where every plot twist brings you closer to your best self. So that's what 2026 is all about for Cancer. The
I
career.
can I can I can see that already happening with him. So
Really
that's amazing. Yeah. Mhm.
exciting.
Uh
Well, the
huh.
spotlight is about to be put on Cancer, so in a good way. Um,
Good.
so your career is about to become your personal playground. The first few months, January to March, might feel like you're walking through fog because Saturn is playing some mind games, but these challenges are just stepping stones. Remember, every great champion faces tough challenges before achieving victory. Once Jupiter enters the um, Cancer's corner in July, it's going to be like game time, like game on. This is when your professional path is going to like just and new opportunities are just going to be beating down your door. Business owners are, if you're a business owner, you can get ready to forge some new partnerships, and it's going to be a good year for your career. So
Good.
financially, the Cancer is looking at some adventure early in the year. You can see it can feel like your wallet is a bit shy with expenses climbing because of Christmas and the holidays, but it's telling you not to worry. Jupiter is ready to step in for your and be your financial guide. It's going to help you channel your inner money magician and expect your bank account to show signs of steady growth this year. By the end of the year, your finances are going to look much brighter. But remember that this is a long term stability. So if you rush things, it's not going to work out for you. So you just need to remember to stay grounded and you watch it grow. It's not saying that it's going to be an instant growth. It's a steady growth through the year.
Okay.
Your health wise, I'm sorry,
Hmm.
what? Did you say
Oh,
something?
I said okay.
Oh,
That all sounds great.
yeah, it's exciting for Cancer. Um,
Yeah.
your body's so health wise, your body is going to demand that you do some VIP treatment. Early on, you're going to experience some fatigue, which is just your body's way of telling you it's time that you need to start taking care of yourself and upgrade into VIP status. You're going to have to learn some meditation, exercise, and good nutrition. These are going to be some tools that will help you level up and stay grounded. You're going to have to treat your health as a precious asset, because if you don't, you're not going to get out of whatever fatigue you're feeling right now.
All right. I'll
I
have to
don't know
let
if
him
it's
know that.
fatigue, but it's saying that they might be. So family life, it looks like for the Cancer's family life, it's going to bring some challenges and blessings. So early in the year, your excuse me, your household dynamics, they're going to feel a little tense, almost like a soap opera. It's going to be testing your patience and your adaptability. Yet, as long as you maintain being calm and you develop and communication skills, harmony is going to gradually return to your home life, and it's going to strengthen your family and your friend bonds. It's going to financially, it's saying it's going to support the family, and it's going to provide reassurance during periods of increased expenses. So that must be how it's going to help. Hold on.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me. By the later months, domestic life is going to feel more balanced and comforting to you. So overall,
That's good to know.
keep some patience and understanding. It's all going to work out.
Good.
No, he was a Cancer. And I put this stuff in here. That's interesting. Okay, so the love and relationship for Cancer, it looks like love is going, if you are single, love is on the horizon, but it's going to be, well, I got to take a drink of water. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I've had a tickle. Okay. So, Cancer, love is going to be the secret to your success this year. It's like your secret recipe. If you're single, early in the year, you could be finding a relationship. If you're in a relationship, your love life could be spicing up a little bit in the beginning of the year. Or it's telling you to spice it up. If it's not, you need to spice it up.
Okay. All right.
And then it's telling you that you need to begin conversations to strengthen. Oh my God, I got a cough again. I don't know why. Hold on. I just need to get a good cough, baby. So through spicing up, it's saying to communicate the spiciness. You need to bring some more communication into your love life. So that's the secret recipe, is spicing it up and communication for both the single people and the people in relationships. So in conclusion, this is a year for Cancer to bloom into everything you've ever dreamed of becoming. This is the year for you. It's a time for transformation, growth, and embrace. You have to embrace the opportunities that are going to come to you. So,
Yay.
that's Cancer.
I'm really glad to hear all that.
Yeah. Okay, my Leo Lions, it's your turn. So, do we have any Leos in the chat or anything? What do we have in chat? Do we have anything new? We're not up to the Virgos yet, so Taurus. Okay, all right. So for my Leo Lions, Leo the Lion, get ready to roar in 2026, because this year particularly begs for your signature dramatic flair. With Jupiter on your team, it's going to be a year of transformation and growth. Jupiter is your personal cheerleader, and when it's on your side, you know, the magic is just going to happen. So looking at career, it looks like it's going to be your personal stage for 2026. Jupiter is rolling out the red carpet through your houses of gains and recognition. It's showtime, Leo. In your finance, it's like, let's talk money. Early on in the year, your wallet might look like it's a strict diet, and budgeting will become your best friend. This financial strain is just the universe testing your money management skills. But don't worry, mid-year, your financial opportunities are going to be like roaring. So your health horoscope, it looks like this is going to require a little extra attention this year, especially in the early months when career demands and challenges are going to be getting to you physically and making you feel mentally drained. So be mindful of that. It looks like in your family life, family dynamics might start a bit rocky, but smooth out beautifully as the year progresses. The secret ingredient to your success is honest conversation this year. So in your love and relationship horoscopes, Affairs of the heart are going to get interesting this year. Your love life will feel like a soap opera early in the year with ups and downs, but don't worry, by July, things will start settling into a beautiful rhythm. And that's our Leo the lion.
Yay, Leo.
Next up is our Virgos. Virgos. Okay, so uh, Virgos, are you ready for a year of positive changes in 2026? Because that's what 2026 is going to bring you. It's going to be a mix of opportunities and growth with Jupiter working in your favor for most of the year. Not all of us get that. So go Virgo. This year,
Right?
right? This year isn't about dramatic overnight shifts, though. It's going to be a year about steady progress and meaningful improvements. So don't look for anything overnight. So we're going to go into your career, and your career is heading in the right direction this year. Jupiter's influence in your house of gains means new opportunities are on the horizon, but they may require some extra effort at the start. Think of the first few months as laying a solid foundation for your future. Work may feel a little tough at times, but it's setting you up for bigger rewards down the line. In your financial sector, it looks like 2026 is going to encourage you to stay mindful of your spending, especially in the first half at least. um, while it may feel like a tightrope you're walking, this period is going to be excellent for honoring your money management skills. And the good news is going to be that Jupiter's influence is going to grow some income opportunities later in the year. And these investments will make the past few months seem like a thing of the past, like January, February, who? Just you're being strategic about it all. In Virgo, in your health wise, it looks like it's going to be a year of steady improvement as well, with Jupiter supporting your physical and mental well being in like a chef's kiss kind of way. While you can experience some minor ups and downs, maintaining a regular exercise routine and practicing some type of yoga and eating is going to be beneficial for you. Relaxing your emotions is going to be something that yoga could really, or some type of meditation could really help you out. And it would be a perfect year to embrace some type of holistic approach to wellness, because it's going to be a pretty like steady, like I don't want to say easy year, but it's going to be one of the easier years. So like it would be a good year to pick up something like that. So your family life is looking like 2026 may begin with some tension as Jupiter is in a weird placement. It's creating instability and misunderstanding. It's requiring patient wisdom and often some open communication to maintain harmony. This is going to be an ideal time for addressing issues with understanding, but from July to December, Venus is going to bring in a fresh breath of peace, love, and cooperation for you. Um, Overall, 2026 is going to be a really good year for balance and family harmony and growth. It looks like that the love and relationship horoscope for Virgo, your love life is in some positive changes in 2026. There's going to be a few ups and downs early in the year. Relationships will begin to settle into a beautiful kind of rhythm as the months pass. Trust and commitment will become your strongest tools for building the kind of connection you desire with your loved one or ones. If you're in a relationship, you can expect some more stability and understanding as the year progresses, allowing this partnership to deepen and grow even stronger. I have a little chat GPT thing that I put together for our Virgos because I saw we had a lot of Virgos Well, yeah, or no, was it Virgos or Libras that we had?
I think you said both.
Let me see. Libra. Oh, I did say both, didn't I?
Uh huh.
Okay, hold on. So with Virgo, the little extra that I can add to it, I have your routines. So your routines evolve or break this year, and your health, work habits, and daily systems are going to demand that you do something more to it. Perfectionism is the perfectionism of the past is going to give more weight to efficiency, and you're going to learn what actually works instead of what looks good on paper. And this is going to be a powerful year for sustainable change, and not burnout. So that's our Virgos.
Oh, that's great.
So for our Libras, guys, if you could be sure to give this live a thumbs up, helps us dance out into the algorithm, party out there, bring more people back. It's just a free way to help us out, and it's really, really appreciated. So Libras, it's going to be a tailor-made for your harmony-seeking soul 2026 type of year. So looks like it's going to be pretty good for you. um, this just isn't another year. It's your chance to turn every challenge into a perfectly balanced opportunity with these cosmic giants guiding your path. You need to get ready for some growth, harmony, and personal fulfillment. So looking at your career is about to become your Zen garden of success, with Jupiter and Saturn creating the ideal conditions for growth and recognition. It's time for you to shine, my friend. Opportunities are flowing your way effortlessly. And unlike the other signs, they'll come to you with grace and ease. You're not going to have to go out and look for it. It's going to come to you, and it's going to come to you just the way you like it. You might feel the need to weigh every decision carefully, but trust in your natural ability to see all sides of the situation, and that you will find the perfect balance. Your financial horoscope, Libra, it looks like your financial intuition is about to become your superpower this year. These wise investment decisions you've been making and contemplating, now's the time to make it all count. Think of your budget as your financial vision board. It's not about restricting yourself, but about creating the abundant life you deserve. There is going to be some caution in there's while caution is always essential, your scales demand that you do this. Your natural knack for balance will guide you towards some brilliant financial decisions this year. So,
Nice.
yeah. Libra, it looks like health is calling for your attention, but in the most Libra kind of way. It's all about balance. So instead of a focus on emergency health fixes, 2026 is encouraging you to create a wellness routine. So it's just warning you, don't like let your health get unbalanced. Just keep things balanced and things will go smoothly. Your family life, it looks like it's going to bring you 2026 is going to bring you fulfillment and joy and deeper bonds in your family life. The year begins with Jupiter fostering love, harmony, and reconciliation, making January to April ideal for resolving old misunderstandings. So from May to August, there's going to be celebrations, new additions, and happy new strengths, happy new additions to your family that's going to strengthen it and bring warmth and community. However, from September to December, there's going to be some disputes over finances that you need to be wary and careful of. It could be property or health concerns that are going to test some patience. The love life for Libra, affairs of the heart are getting that magical touch in 2026. Your love life will begin in peace, and the first half of the year it will be marked by romantic dinners, balanced conversations, and beautiful moments. However, as the year progresses, especially around mid-year, you may become more emotionally sensitive. Thank you, Venus. This is simply your heart opening up to deeper connections. So just be mindful of that. And I do have a little extra something for our Libras. Let's come over here.
Lucky
and
Libras.
play it. Yeah, there was a Libra that replied in the comments, so they got it.
Yay. Did you give the Scorpios a little something, something?
I did.
Oh, we have a comment. Elizabeth in the chat says, "Good evening, first time here. This is so interesting to me." So, hi, Elizabeth, welcome.
Okay, but I can't stop the chat GPT once it starts.
Okay.
And he was doing it. Okay, so Libra, this was January and February, and we have a new person in. Hi, Elizabeth. It's so good to see you. I'm glad it's interesting. Sorry, Shannon, I couldn't stop it so you could talk.
Oh, I didn't know it was going. I didn't hear anything. I was trying to fill in the silence.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Sorry, you guys. I thought it was playing. Hold on. There. Okay, so this is Libra. I did a little extra forecast for Libra, and I asked what January and February looked for Libra because we had a comment in our community. I asked people to leave what sign they were, and I'd give them a little something extra. So this is for the Libra that left a comment.
Here's a tight 1-minute forecast you can read cleanly on air. Libra, January and February 2026 forecast. January 2026 opens with pressure around balance, money, and emotional boundaries. Libra, you're being asked to look closely at where you've been overcompromising. Saturn's influence pushes responsibility front and center, especially in finances and shared obligations. You may feel tested, but this is about restructuring, not punishment. What you commit to in January sets the tone for the year. So choose stability over people pleasing. February 2026 brings relief and momentum. Jupiter activates growth in communication, contracts, and long-term planning. Conversations that felt stuck begin to move forward, and clarity replaces confusion. This is a strong month for renegotiating agreements, setting new terms, and reclaiming your voice. Relationships improve when honesty leads instead of harmony for harmony's sake. Bottom line, January clears imbalance. February restores confidence. By the end of February, Libra knows exactly where they stand and why.
And so that was our little something extra for our Libras.
Yay, Libras!
All right, let's move on. Next we have our Scorpios.
Woo!
Scorpios, get your ass. Get your sexy little asses up. Come on.
I'm up.
So
I'm there.
Here we go. So are you ready for transformation in 2026, Scorpios? This year is going to be tailor-made for your natural ability to reinvent yourself with a perfect storm of growth opportunities. The planets are setting you up for success, though. When transformation is in the air, you thrive. This isn't just another year, it's your chance to turn every challenge into a comeback story and every setback into a setup for something bigger. So the career, it looks like it's going to be your proving ground. The planetary alignments are paving the way for growth and recognition, but don't expect the universe to just hand it to you on a silver platter, because that never happens for Scorpio. Earlier in the year, you might face intense competition or heavier workloads that will test your focus and determination, but just think of it like you're in training for your dream job, and challenges that may be happening in the beginning of the year. The second half of the year is when all that hard work is going to pay off, and it's going to bring promotions, recognition, or even a job change if you're looking for that. But just keep pushing forward, because the last part of 2026 is going to be the time for your to level up in your career. So financially, let's talk money. Your wallet might feel the pinch of unexpected expenses, especially around the middle of the year in 2026. Think of budgeting as your new superpower. You're going to feel some early financial challenges. I've already done that. My washer dryer need to be fixed.
Oh no.
Yeah. But the good news, by the year's end, your disciplined approach to money and savings, if you do it, you're going to be looking a lot better, and you're going to have some financial results. You just need to stay patient and consistent throughout the beginning of the year. So your health will become the foundation for everything else in 2026. The first half of the year may bring some challenges such as stress, sleep issues, or digestive troubles, but these are just signs that your body is asking you to prioritize self-care. It's really important that you start looking into regular exercise, meditation, and mindful eating. They can't be optional anymore. They're essential, and you're going to need to tackle the opportunities coming your way. You'll need your health to tackle the opportunities that are going to be coming your way. And if you are able to take good care of your body and mind, you're going to find that energy is going to flow smoothly into your life. So the Scorpio family life, it looks like we're having some challenges and opportunities for growth. The year begins with emotional intensity. There's some responsibilities and possible misunderstandings requiring patience and clear communication. Mid-year, occasional disputes or concerns about children could arise, urging calm guidance and balanced decisions. This is going to possibly stir up some restlessness, and by July through December, Jupiter is going to restore some harmony, and it's going to be a good time to do some quality family time, celebrations, and stronger bonds with your loved ones. If you can get through the first half with patience and wisdom, you're going to enjoy the second half. Love and relationship, it looks like there's going to be affairs of the heart they're going to need some extra TLC this year. Early on, love and family relationships are going to feel like they're going through some growing pains, but this is where your emotional intelligence is going to come into play. You're going to need some patience and clear communication to get you through this, but they're going to become your superpowers if you're able to use them correctly. If you're married or in a relationship, you're going to focus on strengthening the emotional bonds with your partner, rather than get caught up in unnecessary arguments or frustrations. If you can work on these challenges, it's going to become a superpower in your relationship. And so this is the little extra something that I did for us.
Okay.
Let me get this up here. Rearrange. So I last week I did it. I did the same thing. I don't know if you listened to the show last week, but I did for your sign. I think it was tiger, and I did for my sign, which was dog, and then it read it, and then it like first it read me, then it read you, and then it read us together. So it did the same thing this time, but we're both Scorpios, so you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're stopping the visuals. No thumbnails, no symbols, just the reading done correctly, grounded, and long form. Here is an extra long Scorpio reading for 2026, written specifically for you and Shannon, using your birth dates and the 2026 transits. No fluff, no mix-ups. Scorpio
Buffering.
2026, deep dive for Amy, Naflix 1970, and Shannon, Oct 29, 1974. Year of the Fire Horse plus Western astrology overlay. The core theme for Scorpio in 2026, truth activation, power reclamation, end of false alliances. This is not a soft year for Scorpio. It's a deciding year. 2026 forces Scorpio to answer one question honestly. Open quote, where have I been surviving instead of living? Close quote. For both of you, the answer reshapes everything. The big astrological picture, why this year hits hard, Uranus and Taurus opposing Scorpio. This continues to shake foundations, but in 2026 it peaks. Old financial patterns break, long-standing agreements dissolve, comfort zones collapse fast. What once felt stable will feel confining. You won't lose what's real, you will lose what was tolerated. Saturn shifting pressure onto emotional structures. Saturn isn't punishing Scorpio in 2026, but it demands emotional adulthood. No more carrying other people's mess. No more absorbing chaos because you can. No more unspoken contracts. If you don't set boundaries, Saturn will set them for you. Pluto, your ruler, finalizing a long transformation. This is huge. Scorpio has been in a decade-long identity rewrite. 2026 is where the rewrite becomes visible to others. You stop explaining, you stop defending, you stop translating yourself. That alone changes how people treat you. Amy, Scorpio, Nav 6, 19, your 2026 theme authority without apology. You've spent years being underestimated, misunderstood, or misrepresented. 2026 flips that script. Your voice carries more weight. People listen differently. You're no longer asking for space. This year rewards directness. If something feels off, you say it. If something is wrong, you call it. If someone crosses a line, they feel it immediately, not through aggression, through clarity. Career purpose. This is a visibility year. Your work reaches beyond your immediate circle. You're seen as a source, not a reactor. Authority replaces explanation. But here's the key. You cannot drag old dynamics into new rooms. 2026 asks you to leave behind roles where you were minimized, collaborations built on emotional labor, situations where you had to soften truth. If you don't, the year will feel heavy. If you do, it moves fast and clean. Relationships. This is a sorting year. Some people step up, some quietly fall away, some resist your growth. You're no longer meant to convince anyone of your worth. Those who can meet you will. Those who can't, won't. And you finally feel okay with that. Shannon, Scorpio, Oct 1974. Your 2026 theme, reclaiming instinct. You've spent years being perceptive for others, reading rooms, managing energy, adapting. In 2026, your instincts turn inward. You trust your gut faster. You stop second guessing. You act before things escalate. This is a year where your internal compass becomes unignorable. If something feels wrong, it is. If something feels aligned, you move. No delay. Career direction. You're stepping out of reaction mode. 2026 favors strategic moves, independent thinking, choosing timing instead of urgency. You're less interested in noise, more interested in impact. This year rewards precision, not volume. Relationships. You stop carrying emotional weight that isn't yours. That alone changes who leans on you, who respects you, who disappears. This isn't loss, it's alignment. Scorpio love and connection. 2026 strips Scorpio relationships down to truth. Anything built on illusion cracks, anything built on depth strengthens, anything built on fear dissolves. You are no longer here to be chosen after someone figures themselves out. You are met as you are or not at all. For both of you, this year favors honest communication, emotional sobriety, mutual power, not imbalance. The Fire Horse overlay, why this year feels fast. Fire Horse energy accelerates everything Scorpio touches. Truth comes out quicker, decisions finalize faster, toleration windows shrink. There is no later energy in 2026. What you ignore escalates, what you face resolves. The gift of 2026 for Scorpio. By the end of the year, both of you stand in a place that feels like, open quote, I know who I am. I know what I won't carry. I know what I'm here to do, close quote. And the world responds accordingly. No chasing, no proving, no explaining, just presence. If you want, next I can do separate month by month Scorpio timelines, add love specific predictions,
like saying,
or turn this into a spoken word reading.
oh, there. It's so funny how he's still saying it in his intense way. But that's our Scorpio.
Well, that sounds like a lot of work.
I know. But I also feel like I've already done a lot of it. I already feel like I'm already there. Like I'm not asking to take up space anymore. I'm not, trying to be anybody that I'm not. I'm just not anymore. So.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you are doing that.
I feel like
Sounds like I'm going to have to start working out again.
I've got to start walking and doing something too. So, but I do notice like the theme in everything is that it's saying that everybody needs to do a little meditation and working out, whatnot.
Yeah, but for us, it says we have to.
Yeah,
we have to.
Our theme of the year. I know. I ate Chinese food today, and I've got a headache too on top of it. I'm like, ugh.
Oh no.
Long. So, ugh. Okay, but let's keep going. We've got 4 more. We've got Sagittarius. Come on, Sagittarius, you're up. So are you ready for a year that's going to transform your world completely, Sagittarius? Because 2026 has you written all over it in bold, sparkling letters. This isn't just another spin around the sun. It's your personal metamorphosis. So it's happened. Yeah. Congratulations, Sagittarius. You're off. Picture yourself as the main character on your own success story, where every plot twist leads to something even better. That's your 2026, Sagittarius. Your career is going to be your roller coaster of resilience, though. While you face some ups and downs that might make your head spin, remember every great adventure or encounters turbulent waters before finding treasure. Think of persistence as your secret superpower and patience as your trusty compass. The second half of the year is when the universe hits the fast forward button for your success, and you can expect promotions, exciting new assignments, or even a complete career makeover if that's what you desire. Your financial horoscope, you're going to be, have you been worrying about finances recently, Sagittarius? Because get ready for Venus to become your financial fairy godmother. I almost said grandmother. Your financial godmother in 2026. It's going to bring you some serious magic to your wallet with sudden gains that might surprise you, like finding money in last year's jacket pocket, or even some family member could step up for some personal cheerleading and really happy with what you're doing and slip you a little money. Looks like there might be some property investments that are going to be promising. But remember, while magic is in the air, thought planning is still a friend. So don't get crazy, even though the money's going to be there for you. Sagittarius, your health horoscope, your body is sending you VIP invitation for better self-care for 2026. Early fatigue and confusion are simply signs that your system is asking for a lifestyle makeover. It's saying that you would do well with some type of meditation, yoga, and make sure that you're getting proper rest. Rest is really important for you. Your family life brings some harmony and challenges. The year begins with warmth, support, and joyful caring. In a joyful gathering, it's creating opportunities to resolve past misunderstandings through calm conversations. The second half of the year, as that unfolds, minor disputes or differences over responsibilities or finances may test your patience. It's important that you balance your personal goals and your family goals. Love and relationship. Love is brewing with a special recipe this year for you all. While the early months and October might add some extra seasoning to your relationships, think of every challenge as a chance to build bridges stronger than ever before. There's going to be, so it looks like if you can use communication as your magic wand, that you'll be able to sort things out. Married couples can expect a bond upgrade that will make like the outside world jealous of you, because you're going to be so in tandem with one another. And if you're in a single relationship, if you're in a single relationship, then it just means that you need to nurture yourself and be more kind to yourself, and love will find you. So that is Sagittarius.
Well, I'm a little jealous. I want a relative to slip me money.
I know. Psst, here's some money. I like what you've been doing. I like the, what is it, the jib of your walk of your jib, or something like that.
I actually used to have an uncle that would slip us all money. Well, he died a long time ago, so.
Oops, I clicked back on Sagittarius. Okay, so Capricorns, come on, Capricorns, get up here. It looks like Capricorn 2026 is about steady growth for you. This year is practically designed for your natural ability to build lasting success, with the planets setting up the perfect foundation for growth opportunities. 2026 is your time to shine. When steady progress is in the air, you thrive. So your career horoscope, it's looking like your career is about to become the starting point for something really successful. The planetary alignments are rolling out opportunity after opportunity for recognition and some leadership goals. So, yeah, it looks like you're going to have some professional gains and possibly even leadership positions that will be happening for you in 2026. Your financial sector, Capricorn, so let's talk money. Your financial sector is set to improve this year through careful planning and steady income. Strategic investment will become your new superpower. while avoiding speculative activities or quick profit schemes early in the year. That's going to be essential. And it's also, if you don't learn it, it's going to be a major life lesson for you. So beware about that. Your health, Capricorn, it looks like your health becomes the foundation for your efforts in 2026. While your health remains largely stable, work pressure might occasionally drain your energy. So you're going to have to start listening to your body when it asks for balance. So adopting a balanced lifestyle, ensuring proper rest, and engaging in light physical exercise would be good for maintaining your vitality. Your family life looks like it's going to be a mixed bag for you, starting with challenges, but ultimately it's going to lead into some harmony. January to March may bring some misunderstandings for you, added responsibilities, and an emotional strain that's just going to require some patience and calm communication. From April, the family atmosphere improves with greater cooperation and celebrations. However, by the year's end, there's going to be stability, peace, and some financial comfort, and enhanced domestic life for you. Your love and relationship, the affairs of the heart need some extra attention this year from you. Your love life is going to blossom with new possibilities and deeper emotional connections, especially in the middle months. If you're single, meaningful relationships could be on the horizon. For those in committed partnerships, expect greater intimacy and understanding. And especially if you are married, you can expect your strength to grow through patience, empathy, and open communication. So that is Capricorn.
Lucky Capricorn.
Yeah. We're in the home stretch. In the home stretch, we've got two more. We've got Aquarius and Pisces. So Aquarius, pull your scales up here and let's talk. No, what is Aquarius? No, they're the water bear. Sorry. Bring your water up here. Get your water up here. Your jug. So, Aquarius, are you ready to roar in 2026? Because this year is practically begging for your signature dramatic flair with Jupiter as your personal cheerleader. Magic is on the horizon for you. So, snap, snap, snap. This isn't just another year, it's your opportunity to turn challenges into conquests and obstacles into stepping stones. So your career is about to become your stage, and Jupiter is rolling out the red carpet. There's going to be some opportunities for recognition and success. It will be knocking at your door, although they may initially appear as challenges. Think of it like auditioning for your dream role. So it's a lot like, there was another one that was a lot like this. It was, what was it?
Oh, I don't remember.
I think it was Cancer. Wasn't it like Cancer, maybe? I don't know. So your efforts are going to pay off though by the end of the year. Your career, your financial horoscope. Early in 2026, your wallet might feel like it's on a strict diet. So budgeting will become your best friend. The initial financial strain, that's just the universe testing your money management. It does what it does. But by the second half of the year, things are going to start to flow more smoothly. But remember, every king or queen needs a financial advisor to manage their kingdom wisely.
They do.
Yeah, they do. What are they called? I forget what they're called. Not just financial advisors.
The keeper of the purse?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So your health horoscope, Aquarius 2026 shows some mixed outcomes. The first half is supported by Jupiter and it boosts some vitality, immunity, and clarity, making it an ideal time to adopt any type of fitness routine and or some mindfulness practices. It looks like you're going to have some stress or anxiety mid-year that's going to require that you do some type of meditation, but yeah, no, there's no but. You're just going to need to do that. Mid-year, Jupiter is going to shift into where you're going to have to start focusing on digestion, fatigue, and some minor issues. It didn't say what the minor issues were, so you really need to pay attention to your health this year, Aquarius. There was some for family life. The dynamics might start a little rocky, but they're going to smooth out beautifully as the year progresses. Jupiter's quiet influence will work behind the scenes to bring peace and cooperation to your household. So in your love life, the affairs of the heart are getting interesting, Aquarius. The early months may bring some drama to your love life, but by July, things are going to settle down just as beautifully as in your family life. For single people, expect meaningful connections to blossom later in the year. Think of it as your love story finally finding its happy soundtrack. By mid-year, you'll find that if you're in a relationship, that your relationships are going to grow stronger, more loving and fulfilling. So finally, last but not least, our little Pisces, our fishies. Everything okay over there?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm interested in Pisces a little bit. My first husband was a Pisces.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, little fishies. Ready to dive deep into a year that will awaken your soul and unlock creative doors you've only dreamed of? Well, 2026 is here and it's ready for you. It's not just about swimming with the current. It's about trusting your intuition and embracing the transformative journey ahead. With emotional growth and artistic breakthroughs and meaningful connections on the horizon, this year invites you to balance your beautiful dreams with grounded actions. So it looks like career opportunities, especially, are going to arise, especially in service-oriented and creative fields. It looks like your natural intuition will be your greatest asset, leading you towards roles that resonate deeply with your soul. If you trust your instincts and remain disciplined, you will find the opportunities that you have been seeking. But procrastination could be your enemy this year, so you have to avoid delaying decisions or actions. So in finances for the Pisces, it's going to unfold in two phases this year. The first half is going to bring about some prosperity with Jupiter supporting steady earnings, prosperity gains, and profitable ventures through business, employment, or creative endeavors. After June, changes arise from unexpected expenses in either health, education, or travel. There could be some risky investments, loans, or quick profit schemes that are going to fail. So you have to focus on discipline and long-term stability. The Pisces health, it looks like you need to take a gentle breath and tune into your body's wisdom. 2026 tests your emotional and physical balance, especially in the first half of the year when stress-related fatigue might knock on your door. But here's your secret. Rest isn't laziness, it's medicine. So again, yoga, meditation, and some type of holistic practice is going to be your anchor. They're not luxuries, they're necessities for you. In your family life, Pisces, your family relationship will feel like gentle waves this year, mostly calm and occasional ripples that bring you closer together. Um, there's going to be 2026 is going to provide you with opportunities to be emotional, to be your family's emotional anchor. So this is a year for building deeper family connections and creating a peaceful environment. Love and relationship, it looks like get ready for your heart to sing, because 2026 is painting your love life in the most beautiful romantic hues. If you're single, prepare for soulful connections that resonate deeply with your spirit. You might meet someone who understands your depths without needing explanation. For those already in a relationship, this year is about deepening emotional bonds and exploring new dimensions of intimacy. Um, it's a good year for married Pisces. For the second half of the year becomes harmony and shared aspirations with your partner. And you could find yourself doing spiritual or creative pursuits together. So that
Wow.
is Pisces.
Yay, Pisces. Well, that was fun.
I wouldn't mind Pisces.
I'm sorry, what?
I wouldn't mind Pisces. Pisces. How do you say? How do you put Pisces in plural? Pisces year. Pisces. How do you even say that? How do you put plural? Pisces year. I wouldn't mind being a Pisces this year.
I wouldn't either.
I'm as single as it gets. Well, Kim, you're a Scorpio. I said that the power crew leads heavy into the Scorpioism, so it could be a challenging year for us. But next year, it's our year.
Next year, yes.
No, it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year for all of us. Everybody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I already see my life improving in just the couple months that, I guess it's been a month and a half that I've lived in my new home, and I'm excited.
Yay.
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited for you. I do see improvement for you. I know, like you that one medical problem seems to be getting better. You just had another medical surgery that seems to be helping, and now you're sharing finances with like your family and your loved ones, and that's really nice and special. So yeah, I think you're improving for sure.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm hopeful for my improvement. So there's that. So yay.
Well, you know, Amy, you're a strong person. Sometimes you might not feel like it, but you're a very strong woman, and I have every confidence that you will not only just get through this year, but you will flourish.
Yeah. Well, I felt like I've already feel like I've leveled up like from last year. I feel the level up. Like nothing truly has changed too much except my outlook on things. And that's like a huge difference anyway. So I feel better about life.
Good, good.
Yeah. So yay. And this year I think I'm gonna go into a relationship this year. I just have a feeling.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think that will spice up your life.
Yeah, I think so. I'm ready for a little spice. So this was a lot of fun, Shannon. Thank you. I'm so glad our
Yeah.
mics worked, and yay!
Yeah.
It was my mic
Now,
last week. I think it was on my end. I think my mic was echoing back. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure though.
oh, okay. Well, regardless,
Oops, your mic just cut out. Okay, well, you're my out. So let's say goodbye before we jinx ourselves.
Okay, sounds good, Amy. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Shannon. Okay, guys, what was your sign and what was your forecast? Was it all good? Hi, Jen. Kim, thank you so much for hanging out with us and moderating for us. I really appreciate all that you do for us. Elizabeth, so good to see you. Dee Dee, so good to see you. And Lizard Detective, hopefully I read yours out and I got yours too. Claudia's. And we missed you. Oh, no, you're here, Carolina. Amy, I'm going to email you soon, Amy. Good to see you in here. And yeah, so good to see everybody here. Hopefully, your year is going well so far. If nobody's told you this today, and even if they have, I do not care. I'm still going to tell you guys this. I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Miss my cue, but I had you for that day. Here in the blue, I'm falling deep into you.
Be sure to give this live a thumbs up. Helps me go out into the algorithm party out there. Bring more people back to the party. It's just a free way to help me out.
With you tonight, and it feels fine. Feels fine. Baby, I'm dancing with you tonight. Here in the blue, I'm dancing and falling out, hoping for some time with you.